What's up, everyone? Welcome back. This is NYU Grad. I am filming this or recording this on Sunday, July 16th in the evening. Welcome back. First and foremost, before we jump in, I want to thank Doomberg and the Chicken Coop Gang for retweeting my episode 7 from Friday morning. Thousands of you, ladies and gentlemen, have clicked and checked out the podcast. So thank you very much for your time. It would mean the world to me if you would like it, as well as follow me on Twitter. It's NYU Grad Substack. And if you can, while you're here, the Substack link for the podcast will also have the show notes, which includes all of the charts of all the stocks, indexes, and potential crypto that I talk about. So please subscribe to my Substack. It's no charge, it's free, and looking forward to having fun together in H2 for the rest of 2023. So let's jump right in. Friday was a pretty muted day. It definitely had some nuances that I want to cover, but I always like to cover the breadth first because this is a habit that I do. I would love to get other people in this habit because, like I'm about to cover, you'll start to see little clues as to change of direction. So we had 589 new highs, only 108 new lows. So that kind of has a bullish complexion. But then when you look at advanced declines, it's a little bit different. Advancing was 23%, where 73% of the market was declining. So that is a big difference, right? If you want to look at just the net data of that, what that would look like, there were about 2,000 shares advancing and 6,200 declining for the day. So let's take a look and under the hood and see what's been going on. The 10-year was pretty flat. It was 3.88, so not much movement there. What really stuck out, the sector that was very green, was energy. Energy was up all day. If you take a look at some of those energy shares, like I'm sorry, not energy. Uh, Scratch that. Energy up was a lot, but also healthcare was also very strong. So if you take a look at UNH, that was up 7.5%. Healthcare in general, if you look at the indexes IYH, that also was very strong. Crypto was a continuation day from Thursday's news with Ripple and XRP, very strong all day. The chart for Bitcoin is very strong right now. We'll see how long this rally goes. But again, kudos to everyone that's holding on to crypto shares. But it's a very rocky ride, so you got to be very nimble here. The 10-year bond and yield bounced a little bit, which is pressuring gold, despite the 10-year yield not moving much on Friday. And oddly enough, when I look at what was weak in my watch list, a lot of the buy now, pay later consumer credit companies were down substantially. Like so, Affirm, AFRM, was down over 6% today. American Express was down 2%, not today, but on Friday. And then when you take a look at some of the mega cap stocks, Nvidia was down 1%, Meta was down 1.5%. And then some of the high flyer software names like MongoDB was down 2%. The sushi company that I've been covering, Kura Sushi, they're a little bit of a pullback here. They were down 5.37%. AI, ticker symbol AI, was down 6%. And some of the consumer discretionary travel stocks like Sixflags, the uh, why can I think of the name? It's like Six Flags Great Adventure Amusement Park. They were down 6%. It's really precariously sitting here at the 200-day moving average, and you have the 50-day moving average overhead that is looking like it's going to push it down. Be mindful of that. Disney also down 2%. It's also sitting on a cliff a horizontal cliff of $85. If that breaks, watch out because there's not much support under 85. Disney, despite the fact that it is Disney, despite the fact that it's a cash cow, it pays a dividend, under 85 on volume, this can go straight, maybe not straight, but it could definitely go down to 40. So be mindful of that. Let's see what else. Yeah, I mean that's kind of what to watch. What I saw on Friday that really stuck out to me. It felt like it was a day of rest for the markets, just trying to absorb the bullish action from the whole entire week, which was bullish. Um, Next week we have a few things coming up. I mean, earnings is started obviously last week, but starting on Monday, July 17th, there's a few earnings releases before the market open as well as after. But on Tuesday, you have a lot of financials like Bank of America, Charles Schwab, Morgan Stanley, all reporting before the bell. And then on Wednesday, you have some heavy hitters after the market close. You have Tesla, Netflix, United Airlines, IBM, Alcoa. And then on Thursday, pre-market, you have J&J, Blackstone, DR Horton. I'm actually going to listen to that earnings call. I do want to see what's going on under the hood with all of these builders who are just have been exploding in their stock price. And then after market on Thursday, you have CSX, Capital One, and then Friday morning you have Schlumberger, American Express. So a pretty decent busy week with earnings. And then, of course, don't forget the week after that, you have the rebalancing of the NASDAQ 100, as well as the FOMC decision on rate cut or not. So, again, I want to thank everyone that is new to the Substack and podcast, especially from the Bloomberg audience. Again, thank you to Bloomberg and the Chicken. I greatly, greatly appreciate your support of writers and creators. You know how hard we all work. So thank you so much for retweeting that. And for everyone that's listening, please subscribe to the Substack as well as follow on Spotify or iTunes for the podcast. And my Twitter handle is NYU Grad Substack. Thanks and have a great evening or day, depending on when you're listening to this. I will be releasing this on the morning of on Monday. So talk to you guys soon. I'll record another session after the Monday session, and we'll talk again soon. Bye.